if Donald Trump wins. But next week, we get to talk about all next week.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, testing, testing. 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. My apologies, my apologies. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, it's Saturday night. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Once again, Bose 831 Gaming is live on Twitch. Bose 831 Gaming is live on Twitch. And you're tuned in to Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. Tonight we're playing WWE 2K24. And we're just going to kind of jump right into it. And first of all, let me go ahead and do some setup for you guys that have been tuned into some of my content previously and know I typically have been streaming only one game, and that's been Farming Simulator 22. But and I took a hiatus for a couple of months right now. Had some things going on in real life. I try to keep what I'm doing on the internet, and on my gaming channels and everything separate from what's going on in my personal life. Just like to keep it, as they say in the streets, I like to keep it 100 and keep those things separate. So I try not to mix those things out. Not mix those things out. Excuse me, mix those things up. So I won't get into too much detail. But there's a lot of moving parts in my real life. So, but long story short, what I'm planning on doing in the future going forward is I'm going to start to be a lot more active coming up here soon in the month of November. We got Farming Simulator 25 that's coming out on November the 12th, and that's on that Wednesday, which will be November the 13th. Once I get the game downloaded, I plan on going live. Right now my tentative plan is to try to go live on that Wednesday night at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., but we'll see how it goes. Some of that will be relative to me being able to successfully download the game because, everybody in the world is going to be trying to do the same thing, so I don't know if I'm going to run into some issues there. And also kind of bouncing back to some of the things I got going on in real life, I have some responsibilities that I have to do on Mondays and Wednesday nights, so I'm going to have to, so I won't be able to get online until close to that start time at 8 p.m. So hopefully when I am able to get online, I'm able to get connected to the Farming Simulator 25 servers, get the game downloaded. I have it queued up on my Xbox now to be early downloaded. Some parts of the game are already downloaded. So hopefully I won't run into any major server issues or any other unexpected things and get Farming Simulator 25 downloaded. But the other great or big news that I want to get into is I'm going to start streaming a lot of the other games I play right now. For the last couple of months, I've been primarily playing, and I've kind of talked about it, that I had been playing Grand Theft Auto Online, but I've kind of gotten away from that in the last couple of months. I'm completely burned out on that, so I'm kind of done with that. I don't know if I'll go back to that or if I'll do any content on that game yet, because I've been so far removed from that. I really haven't played that game in almost a couple of months now, so I don't know if I'll do that one, but I do plan on doing. Right now, the game that's been taking up a vast majority of my time is WWE 2K24, and that's kind of where I'm at now. I've been big boy grinding through the game, if you will. So let's just kind of pick it up from there, and we're just going to jump right into it. I'm going to start speaking from the aspect that you're already familiar with the game, and are familiar with how some of the inner workings of the game. First, let's back up to the main menu. The game has a few different modes. You got your My GM mode, your WWE Universe mode. You got your play. That's where if you want to just just jump right in and have a few matches. You got your My Rise, which is kind of like a career mode. Showcase is like a I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just like some content where you get to play through some events in WWE history and earn rewards and different things like that. Some famous matches throughout WWE history, and you can unlock some things in the game in there. But you get to relive some famous moments in WWE history. But what we're gonna do right now, tonight, I'm gonna work on in the My Faction mode. We're going to jump right in there now. I'm going to go ahead and select the My Faction item from the menu, and we're going to jump right into the My Faction mode. And again, I've been working on this offline a little bit over the last few weeks. As you can see, when you come to the front end of that section of the screen, you got a few locker codes that are available, and you can type those codes in here and you can get free content. I've already claim some of these codes, so I got a few free Eras packs. I've done the Crown Jewel code here, and you get a free Deluxe Eras pack and a free Mass Mayhem pack. I have those unlocked. There was also, where's the other code at? There was another code that was over on this screen. Let's walk back out and go back to the main menu. Where was that at? There's one more code I claimed because they had another code that was for Halloween. Yeah, this one right here, Halloween 2K24, and that unlocked a separate Deluxe Eras pack, and I claimed that code as well. So let's jump back over to My Faction mode. Okay, and once that screen loads, the My Faction mode has a lot of different areas in it that you can go. You have the play section. And in the play section, you have the Faction Wars mode, you have the Weekly Towers, and you have the Proving Grounds. Then over in the multiplayer mode, this is where you can play ranked play. That's online matches against other players over the internet. Then you have Quick Play, which is also like a play, like a mode where you can play matches against other players on the internet. But those players are not ranked. That's just random, and you can get opponents of various skill levels, so those matches could be pretty easy or they could be pretty difficult. Same thing with ranked play, but with ranked play, the system tries to match up opponents that are similar to your online record and your skill set, and also depending on which card you use. Because the whole gist of this whole section of the game is this is kind of like the card game mode, if you will, for this game, which all these modern sport games are going to these days. They all have these card modes, and that's where the online legalized gambling, if you want to call it that, is, because in order to get some of the best cards and get some of the best players in the game, you either have to grind and spend a lot of time grinding to get those cards, or in order to speed up the process, of course, they have ways where you can purchase, in this case, virtual coins, and you could spend those virtual coins to buy cards if you're not willing to grind, or if you got it got cash flow like that and you want to spend your money on that, but it ain't cheap. Because if we go over here to the store, you can kind of see where that is. Over here in this section where it says get VC, you can add VC to your wallet, but we can kind of see what we're talking about here. 15,000 VC is $4.99. 32,500 VC is $9.99. And look, what a wonderful thing. You get 30,000 additional, 2,500 additional virtual coins free. Wow, that's a great deal, right? Or you can buy 67,500 virtual coins and get 7,500 free. Another wonderful bargain, right? Over here, for the big boys, if you want to get 187,500 VC, you can get that for the low price of $49.99, and they'll give you an additional 37,500 virtual coins free. again, that's a deal buster right there, right, guys? And then over here, the mother load is if you're a really big boy and you really want to play with Monopoly money, real money, like you got Monopoly money, you can go over here to the 400,000 VC pack. You can spend $99.99 on there, and you get 100,000 virtual coins free. You know, and that's the mother load deal right there. But that's what you got if you want to spend your real hard-earned money on this game and purchase cards that way. You can do that. And see the other section we have over here. As part of all the modes in this MyFaction mode section of the game, there are actions you can perform that will earn you tokens, depending on what mode you're in and what events you're playing through. The number of tokens you could earn will be very random, but once you earn those tokens, you can come in here and you could use those tokens to purchase certain cards that are available in different sections of the rewards in the token market. And as you can see, as you go up in tiers, because you start with the Emerald tier, you go up to the Sapphire tier, the Ruby tier, the Themis tier, Diamond, Pink Diamond, and Galaxy Opal hasn't been unlocked or revealed yet, but that should be coming soon as we're getting closer to the end of the life cycle for this game. Pink Diamond cards there's a few of those out now. We got some Diamond cards that are available now, but you see what the requirements are for Diamond cards. You have to purchase 10 Diamond cards to unlock the Pink Diamonds. You got to purchase 10 Themis cards to unlock the Diamond card rewards. You got to purchase 10 Rubies to unlock the Diamond cards. Excuse me, to unlock the Themis cards, and so on and so forth. I've already worked through a few of these during the time I've been playing the game offline. I've got, as you can see, I've unlocked the Emerald tier, the Sapphire tier, and the Ruby tier. And I have, if you look over at the top right-hand side of the screen, over to your far left at that section at the top of the screen to your left, you see I got 568 tokens. That's a little shield with the little WWE icon on it. You can see I have a cache of 300,044,771 MyFaction points, and I have 750 virtual coins, because I have spent a little bit of cash on the purchase of some VCs, but I did that through some of my Microsoft reward points that I earned. I cashed those out and used my Microsoft reward points to pay for them. So technically for me, that's actually was free purchases, because I cashed out reward points and I used those reward points to buy Xbox gift cards that I just earned over time from searching and doing different activities over the internet to earn reward points over time. And you can cash those reward points in for various rewards. I typically use my rewards to reward points to cash out on Xbox gift cards once I get up to a certain monetary amount. Typically, I like to cash out for, like, when I got enough reward points in my cash to cash out for, like, I think there are increments of 15. There's a $25 one, there's a $50 one, $75 one, and a $99 one. But lately, I've been kind of cashing out when I get around $20, and so I just go ahead and do that. And so I cashed out a couple of those and bought a few virtual coins. But the other section you have here is the card market. In the card market, you can go in here in the card market and purchase individual cards that are available in the game. These rotate. I think right now they're doing them weekly, but 2K hasn't been consistent on how they release cards to the card market, so I can't give you a hardcore framework of how often these cards will be updated or how often they will change. But generally speaking, they've been making some changes to it about every week. And these are the cards that are available right now. Not every card out of every pack that's in the game is available in the card market, but these are the cards that are currently available in the card market right now. And as you can see, they kind of canvas across all of the packs that have been recently released in the game, except for your most current packs. You see, we got a few Singlet Supreme here. You got a few Mass Mayhem, and like these themes on these cards are all the different card packs that have been released since the game has been out. Singlet Supreme is a themed card pack. Mass Mayhem. You got the Beast 2 pack. You got the Bash in Berlin pack. A lot of the packs are themed after pay-per-view events or other different things. Like we got the Beast 2 Bash in Berlin, which was a pay-per-view that was a WWE event earlier this year. We got the Legends 2 SummerSlam, which you know is a PLE. That's a different SummerSlam. You got Iconic Moments. That was not a PLE. That was just a theme pack set. What else we got here? Let's see. Superstars Series 2 is part of the default card sets that are part of this mode. There's a Superstar Series 1 and a Superstar Series 2, but you'll see those as we scroll down a little bit. Heat 2 was a theme pack. And that's the second version of the Heat. There's also a standard Heat pack, just like there's a standard Legends pack. These are the Legends 2 cards. And you see, the further we go down, like if you go all the way up to the top, these are the highest tier cards that are available in the card market right now. We only got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pink diamond cards in the market. And then we go down to the diamonds. We got a few diamonds. These are all the diamonds cards that are available right now. And then here we get down to the Themist. And as we scroll down, we got a few Superstars Series 2 mixed in here, but we're still in the Themist section. And then we get into the Ruby section, and we're still seeing Legends 2 Heat. Here's a different pack here. You got the Extreme pack. We got the WWE Backlash France, which was a PLE earlier this year. Punches and Promos are a different pack set. Extreme is a different pack. Money in the Bank was a PLE. Not all of the packs are themed after PLE events, but some of them are. This Master, I don't know what the name of that is, but the Masters packs, that's a different set that's not themed after a PLE. And there's the original Singlet Supreme, and that's Rob Van Dam. What else we got here? We already covered Money in the Bank. There's a WrestleMania set. Let's see. Punches and Promos. I've covered that one. As I scroll down, we're still in the Ruby section. Sole Providers is another set. And some of the superstars that are available in the set are based on what the theme of the set is. But that's not always the case, but it depends on the theme of the set. Sometimes the sets go in accordance with a theme. Well, sometimes it's in accordance with the name pay-per-view, like SummerSlam features a majority of superstars that were featured in the SummerSlam event. Let's see what else we got here. We're still in the Ruby section. All right, and now we get down here. This is the Sapphire section, and I think that covers most of the different pack sets that are out there. Let's see, Soul Providers, Money in the Bank, Heat 2. There's our original Heat card right there that with Bailey. Let's see, I think they have any more. Yeah, Superstar Series 2, Nikki Cross, Masters. Okay, and here's some cards from the original Legends set. And we're still in the Sapphires. And then we get down to the Emeralds. And these are all lower tier cards once we get down to the Emeralds. And we keep going down to lower tier cards, and then we get into the Gold section. And I think the Gold section is the last section where you would have theme pack cards show up. You know, WrestleMania, Superstar Series 2. Yeah, because once you get down to Silver, you won't find any themed pack cards in the Silver tier. These are all like basically standard cards. These will be Superstar Series 1 and Superstar Series 2. And you scroll all the way down in these, and you got your silver tier, then you got your bronze tier being your lowest tier. All right, so let's back out of that. That's your card market. Now your pack market is where you can go to view packs that are currently available for purchase in the game. These rotate. Again, I'm not solid on how the pack rotation works. Since I've been playing the game, 2K has been all over the place with how they rotate packs in and out. Sometimes it's weekly, sometimes it's every few days. But as a rule of thumb, they've been kind of rolling new packs in and out just about every week. Right now, this is the featured pack. This is the Alter Ego set. I have not purchased any packs from this set as of yet, but this is the latest themed pack that is out right now. And because it's the newest pack, it's going to be the most expensive or highest price pack or set that you can purchase right now. As you can see, a single pack from this set is 16,600 MFP or 15,000 VC. Deluxe pack, and the difference between the packs is you have better odds on getting better cards, and this is where the whole kind of legalized gambling comes into play, because you can purchase basic packs or deluxe packs, and depending on whether you purchase deluxe packs, you get better odds, or you purchase basic packs, your odds are not as good. But if you want to get a deluxe pack, it's 23,400 MFP or 21,000 VC. If you want to get a 10-pack box, that's 158,000 MFP, 142,500 VC. A deluxe Alter Ego Series Deluxe 10-pack box is 221,700 MFP or 199,500 VC. A deluxe 20-pack box, which is the big boy, is 420,000 MFP or 378,000 VC. And just to kind of put that in perspective, if we go back to the VC, and like I showed you previously, if you go here and you want to purchase some VC, you can see what kind of numbers we're talking about, and you could kind of do the math and figure out what those numbers are in real world dollars, and you see what I'm talking about. It can get real crazy real fast if you're spending real money on that. And that's just, I'm an old schooler here, and that's a bit crazy to me. But there are guys out there that got it like that, and they're spending, crazy amounts of real world money on these virtual cards that will only be available, for as long as these servers are live. And right now, 2K rotates these servers roughly about every 2 years. So all that money you dropped on this game, it's all going to be worthless, and then, and gone away in a little over 2 years. So that's just crazy to me. But going over to this tab here, looking at the ending soon, this was the pack that was released previous to the Alter Ego pack, the Eras pack. And as you can see, the prices are still about the same for this one too, because these are your two latest packs. So your latest packs are going to have the highest prices. And we're looking at the same numbers as we were for the Alter Ego pack. You can get a basic pack, a deluxe pack with better odds for better cards, a 10-pack box, or a deluxe 10-pack box, or a deluxe 20-pack box. And these prices are the same as the prices are for the Alter Ego pack right now. And then we have the recommended pack, and this was a pack. These packs kind of rotate in and out, and again, I'm not sure on what the rules are for how they cycle through, but these are the packs that are available in the recommended section right now. We have the Heat packs, we have the Legends pack, and we have the Beast 2 pack. The way they have it set up, they always only have 3 different sets in here, but these sets rotate. So like some of the ones that you don't see here that you saw when I was in the card market, those will rotate through and appear from time to time. Now the prices for the packs in this section are cheaper than the new and hot packs, but they're still not that cheap. And that's one of the issues I have with the way 2K is doing things with these games, because if you played last year's game, the prices in the card market, the pack market, excuse me, and then the My Faction mode were a lot cheaper, but for whatever reason, call it corporate greed or whatever you want to call it, but they bumped the prices up in this marketplace substantially this year. And the same thing if we roll back over to the token market, man. Like in last year's game, getting cards in the token market was a heck of a lot cheaper. I mean, it's insane to me that you're having to have to get one card in the token market is 120 tokens, but when you get rewards as you play through some different game modes and different things like that, they're only dropping 2-3 tokens, and every once in a while, depending on what game mode you're playing, there's a few tokens you can get, for weekly login, for daily login rewards and nonsense like that. But when you're dropping, five, 2 or 3 tokens here and there every once in a while, and you got cards in here that are straight up, 150, 200 tokens each, you're not giving people enough resources to even buy the cards that are in this marketplace. And that's even for guys that are super hardcore, because I'm not hardcore by any means, and I play this game a decent amount, but I don't play this game near as much as like how some of the guys I've seen online play, All right, but seeing if you look at the prices here, these cards are 120 tokens each. The diamond cards are 150 tokens each. The pink diamond cards are 200 tokens each. And I've been grinding most of this most of the stuff out in these game modes and in my faction, and you can see I've amassed a total of 568 tokens, which looks like a lot, but when you go back here and you look at these card prices, it's really not. I might be able to get 2 or 3 cards out of that. And brother, let me tell you, it's a lot of grinding to get those few tokens that I do have that you see in that number right there. Because most of that I got through working through this weekly towers mode. And we can take a look at that real quick. And you see they release weekly towers roughly every week. That has not always been a rule, but for the most part, that's what they have been doing. But again, I didn't start playing this game when it first came out. I didn't buy this game when it first came out. I bought it earlier this year when Microsoft had a big sale on some games. And even after I bought it, I had it for quite some time before I really started playing it. In fact, I really just started playing it within the last month or so, while I was taking a break from Grand Theft Auto and Farming Simulator, while I'm waiting on the release of Farming Simulator 25. All right, so as you can see, I've been grinding through all of these weekly towers, and let me tell you, most of these are okay, but some of these were extremely difficult. And as you got closer to the current weeks, where we're at now with week 38, which was the last set of weeks they released a couple of weeks ago, I'm telling you, these matches were insane. And as you can see, all of these are like diamonds and pink diamond cards that I'm playing against, and and then the match types they lined up were just look at the submission match with Kurt Angle, that wasn't too bad. Extreme Rules match with Triple H, that was okay, but then we got into some nonsense here with this triple threat match with a Diamond Bailey and a Diamond Ivy Now. And let me tell you, these jokers, and they reverse like it's another day, and that can get stupid annoying, because literally when you have these multi-man matches, one of my biggest complaints about this game is the targeted system in this game is garbage. Just being straight honest. AI can flip through and change targets in an instant, but you gotta click through everybody that's on the screen to get to your guy, and a setup that they should have done for the player that would have solved a lot of these issues is that the system automatically targets the man that's the closest to you, but that's not the way it works. You're literally in the middle of a match you're having to tap on this thing and kind of click through everybody that's in the match. And the more people that's in the match, the more crazy it could be, because the AI can, click on you in an instant, and they're already attacking you as soon as you finish your animation from attacking this guy. The AI has already started their animation, and they're already attacking you before you finish your move. So these matches were crazy. And like this one right here, I barely got through this, man. In fact, I don't know how I did it. I just, that night I was a button mashing idiot savant or something. I don't know, but as you see, you got a pink diamond, Kevin Owens, a diamond William Regal, and a pink diamond Sami Zayn. Yeah, because no doubt, like, I'm pretty decent with certain types of video games, but games that involve a lot of button mashing and quick timing and all that stuff, that's not my forte. That's why I normally play. I don't even play these type of games at all, because I despise button mashing and all of that, because it's never been, even though I've been playing games, all my life, that I've never been good at all that button mashing mess. Now this section here is the proving grounds, and the proving ground matches. Now these are some of the toughest matches in the game. You start out easy, because they let you build up, and this mode is kind of like to kind of introduce. It starts out like in a way to kind of introduce you to the game, and as you make your way up and through the matches, the difficulty gradually increases. So it's a cool mode until you get to these last few chapters, and then you enter the House of Madness, if you will. And guys, these matches were freaking hard. There's no other way for me to put it or frame it. You have this. Each of these matches, you have 3 tiers you got to get through. You have your normal, your hard, and your legendary tiers. Normal matches, those are easy. Your hards, not sometimes it depended on the stipulations in the match, but the legendary matches, those jokers were insane. In fact, in some cases, I'm glad that I wasn't online when I was doing some of those, because I would have had to bleep out a lot of stuff, man, because I was talking to the machine a lot on some of those matches. But you'll see why if you go down here, and it's getting back to my issue with the targeting system in the game. When you have matches where it's just like you and maybe one other guy, one-on-ones or even triple threats, it's not too bad. But going back to my complaint about the targeting system, that makes these things that much harder. And you could change in the game settings. You could change the targeting to auto or manual, but I've been kind of messing around with it, and none of it seems to make that much of a difference, because the targets still automatically, even when you have it on manual, the target still jump around automatically. And for whatever reason, I don't know why the game doesn't default to putting the target on the man that's closest to you. That's all they would need to do, and it would make attacking your opponents that much, where it makes that much more sense. But the way they got it set up right now is really stupid, because it makes it that much harder to kind of cycle through your various targets and put your target on the person you need to attack or you're trying to attack. And then the weird thing about that is if somebody strikes you, then it will drop the target to that man that's closest to you. But that should be the default mode every time somebody is next to you. But it only does that when somebody actually strikes or attacks you, and they actually have to hit you with the attack. If they miss, it doesn't automatically do that. All right, but backing out of there, when we got, like I said, the first few chapters of this mode are pretty easy breezy for the most part. In fact, I was doing good till we got about the rubies. Those weren't too bad. These matches here with where we earned the ruby Kurt Angle weren't too bad. But this is where we got into some madness, man. These matches were pretty hard. Rising Stars started out okay, and then we got into some matches here. We had a Bailey, and that Bailey is a hard, because of her moveset, she's a hard opponent to fight, man. You gotta pick the right card if you're playing in a match with her, because she has a moveset that's tough to handle at times. Didn't have that much trouble with Booker T. My match with Farouk was pretty decent, except he's one of those cards that's kind of like Michael Myers. He kept, no matter how much you beat him up, he kept popping back up. There's a few cards that are like that, man. What else we got here? Oh man, it's this match here that I had with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns is another one of those cards, man. If you got a match with him, you better pack your lunch, because that's going to be a hard match. Cody Rhodes is another card, man. That card right there, that's a tough opponent. Rhea Ripley, she's another one that keeps popping back up, man. For whatever reason, when I'm fighting the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane, even with some of their best cards, I don't have a lot of trouble with them. Shawn Michaels can be a problem if you let him get some of his chain attacks in on you. You're going to be in for a long day. Same thing with Hulk Hogan to a certain degree. His Ruby card is not that good, but as you get to the higher tier cards of Hulk Hogan, man, he can be very difficult. And then, of course, the Usos, these guys right here can be a pain in the butt too. But that goes back to the whole Roman Reigns bit. But Roman Reigns is the worst of those cards. The problem with the Usos is they reverse damn near everything you throw at them. They're stupidly annoying with their reversals. Charlotte Flair is also another card that has that issue, man, with reversals. And that's the deal. One of the deals with Cody Rhodes. Rock, I didn't have a lot of trouble with him most of the time. There were a few matches that I had some issues with him, but that was because it was multi-man matches, and the way a lot of stuff is set up in this game, depending on how many opponents you have in a match, man, those matches can be problematic. But it also depends on the level of your opponents. All right, but that's kind of going through some of the matches in this mode. But right now, I've worked my way through all of the available tiers here. I've earned all the cards and all the rewards you can get from these matches. And I've opened some packs from here, but not all of them. As I've been working through the last few chapters, I decided to not open any more packs because I didn't like some of the results I was getting from some of the packs that I did open. So I was just like, just bump it right now. I'm gonna just let the packs stack up, and I'll come back to them once I finish the whole thing, and then I'll come back through and open some packs. And that's the main reason why I'm online tonight. We're going to run through and open some of the packs I've earned while working my way through the rest of the Proving Grounds mode. And then if we still have some time to burn, I'll hop over to Faction Wars. I had been working my way through the women's tier of the Faction Wars, but I was running up against time because I had to, in my day job, had to do some work there today. So I was actually working for a few hours today, and I did, because of the stuff I was working on today, I really could not focus on doing anything else. I just had to focus on what I was doing on my job, so I didn't get a chance to really do any stuff online. So I literally just got on late this evening and started working through a few faction war matches before leading up to the time that I planned on going live tonight. So that's kind of where we're at now. Let's see. So let's back out of there because we don't want to go in there yet. Where we want to go now, we want to go back over to the store tab, and you see the section over here in the far bottom right. I have unopened packs. I got 20 unopened packs to go through. So here we go. And I hope that we have some good luck with these packs tonight. But either way, here goes nothing or here goes everything, because these are all the packs between the combination of the ones we got free and the ones that I've earned. I've been grinding out over the last couple of weeks through Proving Grounds, and also one free pack that you get from your daily login rewards, of course. And that's this pack right here that punches in promo series basic pack, and we'll start there. So let's go ahead and open this pack. Alright, and that was all duplicates, so I didn't get anything new out of that. Wonderful thing. Alright, so next up we have an Extreme Series Basic Pack. We're going to go ahead and open that pack. And we're going to do Reveal All. And alright, so we got all new items except for one. We got one dupe, and we got 40 MFP back out of that. We got a gold Braun Strowman Superstar Series 1, a quick feet side plate, a never surrender side plate, and a Superstar Series 1 Rey Mysterio. Nothing too bad, nothing too good. And we got one pack remaining of this type, and we're going to go ahead and open that pack. Alright, and we got a glow on one card. That typically means that we could potentially have something good from that card. But so let's reveal all and see what we got. Alright, we got a Gunther Series 1, Superstar Series 1 card. A couple of dupes. We got 40 MFP back from those dupes. Well, 40 each, so 80 total. Or 40 each. We got a Crushing Grip side plate and a Quick Feet side plate. Alright, next up we got a Heat Series 2 Basic Pack. And we're going to go ahead and open that pack right now. Alright, and we got a glow on one, so we might have something interesting here. We're going to go ahead and do Reveal All and hope we get something awesome. Let's see. Alright, what do we got? Alright, we got a Themis Randy Orton Superstar Series 2. That's a good card. I'll take it. And we had two dupes, so we got 80 MFP, MyFaction point and MFP back. We got a couple of cosmetics, one cosmetic and one Marathon Runner side plate, Emerald version, so that's good for 5 matches. Alright, so next up we have one Superstar Series 2 Basic Pack, and we're going to go ahead and open that. Alright, we got a glow on one card. Let's see if that's something good. It is. We got a Themis Jey Uso. Now the cool thing about that card is this is a card I think that is needed in order to participate in a live event. And if you're asking, okay, what's a live event? That was one element of this mode that we haven't covered yet, but we'll get back to that momentarily. We'll talk about that more in just a moment. We got 2 dupes. We got 80 MyFaction points for those dupes. We got a cosmetic, a Ruby Bailey, and a gold side plate, Slippery. Yeah, all right. And so let's talk more about that Jey Uso cards. All right, so let's back out of here for a moment. We got 15 more packs to go through, and we'll come back to those momentarily. The other mode that we did not get into was on the first tab, our live tab. In addition to your news and banners and tab that you have right here, that's on the front end, you have your challenges. When you complete challenges, you can earn additional MyFaction points depending on if you are able to complete those challenges. Like right now, today we have the dailies are you get 75 additional 75 MyFaction points for the competitor challenge, and that's when one ranked play match. You got a jawbreaker challenge, dash damage 10 opponents' heads, red, and faction wars. And then you got a looking really good challenge. And for that one, you can get 3 tokens. And that's to my point about how to kind of piecemealing out tokens, but not giving you nowhere near enough to really do anything with. And so it's kind of silly because right now they're putting those cards out there, but if you do the math, there's not enough tokens available, even if you play through everything in the game, to purchase even half the cards that are available in that mode. It's kind of silly right now. But in order to complete looking really good, you have to win 4 weekly tower matches with no damage of body parts on at least 1 superstar. All right, your intro challenges are these, which I've pretty much all completed, and you can kind of see those right there. I'm not going to go through all those. And then you have your lifetime challenges. And I've got most of these. The ones that I'm having a lot of trouble with are the online ones, because I don't know if it's an Xbox issue or something, but I have not been able to successfully load into any quick play matches at all. Rank play, I've got into 1 or 2 of them, but most of the time I haven't been able to load into rank play matches either. It just when I try to load into one, it just spins and spins and spins, and nothing ever happens. So I don't know what's going on there. So this is a mode in the game that I haven't really been able to spend much time on because of those issues, and I really don't know what's going on there. But it's not anything I'm gonna sweat over that much, because I've never been a big fan of the online play modes in these type of games anyway, and it's just not my bag. And the thing is, though, is like because I'm not able to do it, I am missing out on some potential rewards here. But I've never been that good at the online play stuff anyway, so this is probably something I would never do. But some of you guys that are, you can earn. If you're really good at online play, you can definitely come in here, and this is another means to earn MyFaction points. And this is also probably the place you want to come to get tokens too. And I guess that's what 2K is banking on. But look at the requirements for that, man. You gotta be a freaking mad dog to earn those rewards online. And I know there's some guys out there like that, but I ain't one of them, because I have a life, outside of what I do here online. But for you guys that are able to, you can come on here in this mode and grind it out, and this is another avenue to earn some decent rewards or some great rewards depending on your skill set. All right, but getting back over here to where I was talking about earlier before I got sidetracked, here is your locker codes tab, and you can enter locker codes like the one above, the crown jewel, which I've already claimed. But this is where we want to go here. Live events. Live events is a section of the game where 2K puts out different challenges. The cycle and frequently of these are random, but when they do have those available, they will put them here, and they all have specific time frames and requirements attached to them. But you can kind of see some of the ones that are available right now. We got a few that are about to approaching the end of their cycle. Some of these are well, they're all pretty difficult, but some of them are insanely difficult, and some of them are just difficult. It just depends on the event and the stipulations surrounding the event. But if you're able to work your way through some of these, you can earn some unique rewards that you can only get and only are available through this mode in the game. And as you can see here, I got completed this live event here, the SOTM Twin Titans, and that was a battle between the brothers Jimmy and Jey Uso, and the requirement was you had to use a gold Jey Uso card, but you're fighting a much higher tier Jimmy Uso card, and so that was stupid difficult. But I was able to work my way through that match. I kind of had to use a little cheese on that one because it was a ladder match, and I had to kind of catch the brother, catch Jimmy outside, and kind of work on him outside and catch him when I can, and then Irish whip him out of the ring, and so I can get enough time to get up on the ladder. But one thing I haven't gotten to, the one other thing I despise about this game, and probably more than the whole targeting issue, is I cannot stand the mechanics of the ladder matches, man. They are so dumb. Followed closely by table matches. But I guess generally speaking, I'm just not a fan of any of the gimmick match modes in the game, save for maybe cage matches. But the problem can be with cage matches sometimes is when the game puts multi-man matches in a cage. And the reason why that becomes an issue is because, going back to my first point about the targeting system in this game, and that's why those can be problematic. If it were not for the targeting system, those matches would be not super easier. Not super easy, but easier. All right. But what we have available here now, and as you can see, they have a time. All of these live events have time frames attached to them. We got the ones that are in red are ones that are close to expiring. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 live events now that are going to be expiring soon. As you see, actually, we only got a few hours on these. You got 14 hours and 8 minutes, and you can see the seconds counting down on those. And I've completed this one. And that J that I just got, that's what I was just talking about. I just met the requirement for this one, so we can work on this one now. And I don't know how good or bad this one is, but we'll run through it in just a second. Just a bit. Actually, I qualify. No, I got qualified for that one. I don't have this card. And this is another minor complaint about the game for me is some of these live events, in order to qualify for these live events, you have to have specific cards. And so if you don't have that card, then you're kind of locked down with either trying to buy that card out of the card market, or these scenarios I'm setting up here is if you didn't pull a card out of a pack. So if you didn't pull this card out of a pack, then you're locked into trying to get this card out of the card market, if it's available in the card market. Because like I said, cards available in the card market rotate at a random basis. There's no hardcore logic with how they do it, but they do rotate in and out. So, I don't think this card is available in the card market right now. So, where is it? Let's go hop back out and go take a look at that real quick. Let's see. Money in the Bank Jey Uso. I don't think that one's in there, but let's go check it out and see. So we'll go. So let's go over to Jay. No, there's a Bash and a Berlin Jimmy. And we're looking for Money in the Bank. No, That's not. So if you didn't pull that card when the out of a Money in the Bank pack when they were available, then you're out of gas. You won't be able to participate in that live event. So that means you won't have a shot at. You won't have a shot at this Pink Diamond Cody Rhodes or this Pink Diamond Randy Orton. And I've heard great things about this Pink Diamond Randy Orton, and I would like to have had a shot at that one. But also, I've watched some guys online, and this Braun Breaker match to earn this Randy Orton card is insanely difficult. So it's probably a good thing that I don't have that one, because that one would probably just upset me quite a bit. So what else we got here? We got the Gamesters, and let's see. This one's take a fight backstage with the Queen of Queens. I don't know who the Queen of Queens is, but this requirement for this one is an alter ego card. It doesn't look like it says. Is that a gold alter ego card? I can't quite tell. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like a gold alter ego card. I don't know exactly who you're fighting in this one. Let's see if I hit info. No, that's giving me tooltips. I don't need tooltips. But it's extreme backstage Extreme Rules match with 2 custom rules. We can view the rule changes. Let's see. KO. Oh gosh, I hate KOs. KOs is so cheesy. What else we got? No stipulations, so it's just KOs on. And KOs, like the way the CPU does KOs, they can be totally random, but generally speaking, a KO can occur whenever you pull off your special, your finishers, but not always. All right, and the other one we got is Punk's Pit. So that must be a bit against a version of CM Punk. That's another Extreme Rules matches. Let's pop over the rule changes on that. Same thing. KOs are on. All right. Let's see. Default health is high. Steel cage type normal, cell type classic. But that's a backstage, so those wouldn't apply anyways. All right, and then we got another one here. Stone KO show. I don't have the card that is required for this one yet. You need the alter ego John Cena, the Themis one. I don't have that one yet, but if you have that one, you can get a shot at getting a Pink Diamond Stone Cold. And then we got this Encore boss battle, Sami Zayn and Chainmail. And that's a match between Sami Zayn and Gunther. And this is one that's been here before. This is an encore opportunity to get a Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner Persona card. I haven't really talked that much about Persona cards, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Now is a good opportunity to do that. Persona cards are kind of like the holy grail of the game right now. This is what the hardcore guys in this mode are grinding for and shooting for right now. They're the premier cards in this mode, if you will, and really in this entire game, because Persona cards have how do I want to say it? Like, they have like alternate attires that you can only get and or unlock, if you will, in this mode if you have these cards. And once you acquire that Persona card, then those alternate attires for those particular wrestlers will be unlocked in all like different modes in the game. So in other words, like, these cards unlock special attires or special versions of different wrestlers in the game. And then once you unlock it, so to speak, that those attires are available in all the different modes of the game. And the game modes that I'm talking about are the game modes that we went over at the start of this live stream. For example, like in your universe mode, in your play now mode, or some of the other different modes available in the game. But we can kind of back out and cover those real quick. Let's leave that. But like here, you could use them in universe, not in my gym, but in the play mode, not in showcase users. So generally speaking, in the universe and in the play mode, and I'm not. I think even like for online too, but I'm not 100% on that. But those are the cards that everybody is coveting and everybody's trying to get and unlock. You know. And some guys, like I was talking about earlier, some of these dudes that got it like that, man, they're spending some serious money on trying to get the cards that they need in order to compete for those Persona cards. But as I kind of pointed out earlier, I'm not one of those dudes, you know. As the saying goes, easy come, easy go. You know, I'll work towards trying to get those that I do qualify for when I have the cards, but depending on the difficulty of the event, you know, I may have a shot at it or I may not, because again, I'm not a button mashing idiot savant, if you will. So some of these events I will be able to complete, and some I will not, even if I do meet the minimum qualifications. You know, that's going to be fluid. Let's see. Let's do choose superstar. We're gonna kind of run through this. Excuse me. We're gonna run through this one with the Uso, if I can find him. Okay, what is the card again? Let me back up. Having a brain malfunction here. So the Themist, Uso. So modify lineup. So let's swap choose superstar and go down to the Themist section. And we want to do Jey Uso. There we go. Alright, so now we're ready. And do I want to put any side plates on them? Let's see. At first, let's see what we're working with, and then once we get into this event and we kind of run through it a little bit, we'll see if we even want to.
We're live with a Falls Count Anywhere match, a match unlike any other in WWE.
Right.
You're not going to see much technicality or many holds.
Little brother,
this is just
Solo
a straight
Sikoa.
up fight. Into the neck breaker, beautiful.
All right. Now we got to get 90 MFP.
Winding up. Solo inspired.
I didn't see. Oh my.
And this one is over.
All right. Well, that was quick. Oh my.
Here is your winner, Solo Sikoa!
A big win for Solo Sikoa, demolishing his brother Jey Uso.
That was a really good job by me
No
on that
remorse
one.
at all from Solo. This was just enforcer business. Jey fought as well as he could, but Solo just proved too big a challenge. Honestly, it was kind of crazy.
All right. Oh, we got a whopping 33 MyFaction points for that. All right, so I'm not sure what is the version of Solo? Yeah, it won't let me hop back into it because that was almost like a record-breaking fast. And 2K has a time limit on the matches as to how quickly you can hop back in them. So it's about a 2-minute cooldown period before you can come back in and try to do it again. So I gotta wait on that right here. Come on, man. Oh, it's a pink diamond solo. Whew.
The bell rings and our Falls Count Anywhere
Okay.
match is
Easy
officially
peasy.
underway.
What is a Falls Count Anywhere match, you might ask? It's exactly what it says on the box. You can pin your opponent in any location in the arena. And I do mean any location. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be in
All
the
right.
arena. But you might not want to get lost
It's a beautiful
venturing out
thing.
too far.
All right, starting off
He's
great.
slowly getting up. From the top. Oh, just completely off target there.
Taken to the air and completely wiping out.
All right, so that animation, that's animation's gonna cost me every time. And this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, and I'm already done.
And that's all
Okay.
she wrote.
Wow.
Here is your winner, Solo.
Don't know about this one, guys.
A big win for Solo Sikoa.
I'm not even sure how
Demolishing his brother Jey Uso.
I want to approach this
No
match.
remorse at
yet.
all from Solo. This
It's
was
basically
just
one or two shots from
enforcer
here,
business.
and
Jey
I'm
fought
out.
as well as he could, but Solo just proved too big
These
a
two cards
challenge.
are not created
Honestly,
equal.
it was kind of crazy.
Man, you got to get 90 MyFaction points out of this. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what kind of side plates I have that I might put on him. Quick feet. Alright, slippery. Definitely might want to use that one. I'm not going to burn through a bunch of my side plates. I don't have that many, but I'm not going to burn through a bunch of them trying to get through this match with this dude. Because the Umaga card is a nice, would like to have, but at the end of the day, it's not that super important.
You heard? The bell ring and the match is underway. Falls Count Anywhere.
No disqualifications,
All
no
right.
countouts, just competitors left to their own devices, primed and ready to let out all their
So the best I can
frustrations
do is
up
run
and
from-
down this arena.
Run
They
from
can even
his
let out their
for a little bit.
frustrations on
Excuse
you,
me.
Saxton.
Pardon my French. From his behind until I get.
Kick right to the face.
All right,
foiled
let's see if
that
I can get him.
attempt. Oh no, Solo gonna end it with a Samoan spike.
Stick a fork in him and
Sikoa
Falls Count
might have
Anywhere,
just
so
finished
I'm-
things.
This is over, boys and girls. And I don't. He doesn't.
do it, folks.
This J card doesn't have resiliency or anything. Holy moly!
Here is your winner.
So I don't know how you're supposed to do this.
A big win for Solo Sikoa, demolishing his brother Jey Uso.
No remorse at all from Solo. This was just enforcer business. Jey fought as well as he could,
Alright.
but Solo
So this
just
is
proved too big a challenge.
Something
Honestly,
that
it was kind
definitely
of
not gonna
crazy.
run through tonight. No way, no how. Because I'm already, my BS meter is already starting to rise on that one. All right. Yep, that's it. All right, going back to where we started at. We're gonna go back to opening a few packs, and then I'll probably finish up tonight by playing a few more Faction Wars matches, and that's probably gonna be it for me because I don't have the patience to go through that and earn that in my card if that's what it is. Alright, so we just opened a pack. We got 4,500 MFP for a dupe. We got Emerald Side Plate, Slippery, a Gold Trench Shaw, a Ruby Wallpaper, and a Sapphire Shake It Off Side Plate. And I'm sorry, and we reached a new collector's level. And that was one thing that we have not discussed yet. I just unlocked a EO Sky card, which is awesome as a collector's level reward. Alright, so let's hop back out and talk about that real quick. If we go over to Headquarters tab, this is where you go to manage your My Faction teams for Faction Wars. You can set up your teams. You can build your teams, your superstars you want to add to your team. You can add and remove side plates to your superstars here. You can choose superstar and go through your collection of cards and pick superstars that you want to add to your teams here. And this shows all of the cards that I currently own, and you can put any superstars in here that you want, but you want to, unless you plan to fail, you want to get your best superstars that you have. You can add side plates to your superstars and so on and so forth. You can build your teams according to a specific theme, like the fist is for your strikers, the dumbbells are your powerhouses. You can also customize your nameplates for your teams based on items that you've unlocked. The selection of nameplates you get will increase as you play through the game and unlock more cosmetics. That's where the cosmetics come into play. Alright, faction logo, same deal. These are also considered cosmetics, but you have your pick, on different things there. Same thing for your faction wallpaper. And then you can select a manager for your team. And if you just go over here, here's all the manager cards that I have unlocked from playing the game. And you have different types of managers. You have as well as like different tiers, like the Ruby, Emerald, Silver, and all of the standard tiers that all of the cards in this game have. Higher tier managers, of course, mean better stat bonuses to your superstars. You also have to match your manager's style with the style of your superstars that are on your team. The more the styles match, the greater the bonuses will be to the members of your team, depending on what archetype or wrestler they are. Like you can see here, BFAB is a flashy manager. Right now, my currently selected manager is a Firefly Funhouse Friends, and their style is aggressive, and that somewhat matches up with my superstars. You can see here in the fourth row over the faction roster, and it shows you can visually see how compatible that superstar is with your current manager. Over in the compatibility column, you have excellent, you have good, you have bad, and I think those are the only ones: excellent, good, and bad. And obviously, the better the compatibility, the greater the bonuses will be for your superstars. All right. And that's all I got there. And I got a few teams set up. Bose Strike is Typically the one I use for my faction live. Bose is my team for live events, and MFP Grind is the team I use for when I want to grind some my faction points. Alright, so let's what was the other thing I wanted to show you? I lost my train of thought here. Alright, if you go over here to my collection, this is where I can see all of the cards that I own, sorted according to the packs that are in the game. And this is a breakdown of all the packs that are currently available in the game. And here at a glance you can see how many cards you have from each of the different packs. As you can see, there's a few pack sets here that I don't have anything from, like Heat. I got 0 cards there. I got a very small count of the Legends cards, no Soul Providers, 1 WrestleMania. I finally started to pick up and earn a few Beast cards. And, you know, we just opened a couple of Extreme packs tonight. We got a couple of cards there. We opened up Punches and Promos earlier tonight, and we have a couple of cards there. I earned a few Backlash cards from my faction mode, and if we have time, we'll get more into that in just a bit. I got 1 Singlet Supreme, no Master, See, that's the name of that pack. I couldn't see it from the other screen. I have 0 Demastered cards, and as you can see, the Money in the Bank cards that are in this pack, and we need the Money in the Bank. Why is he not showing it? Where's that Uso card at? That must be a set reward or something, because it's not part of the main pack here. Yeah, because this is all the cards that are in the main Money in the Bank, so that makes that even harder. That card even harder to get. So, all right. So Backlash France, Singlet Supreme, Demastered, Heat 2, Superstar Series 2, Iconic Moments, and we just opened a couple of packs from there, and I still haven't earned any Superstar cards from there. Let's see what all the guys are. So these are all the cards in that set. There's only 10 cards. Bash in Berlin, I only got 2 cards from that. So I got the Maxine Dupree and John the Fish Herman, which is basically a created character and not a real wrestler. I got Ivar from Beast 2 collection. Mass Mayhem, I only got 3 cards, but I got 3 really good ones. The Holy Grail from this pack that everybody wants to get is the Uncle Howdy, and I'm telling you, this is one of the best cards in the game for so many reasons. The biggest one being is this is your ace in the hole if you're having a submission match scenario. There's probably arguably no better card for submission matches in the game right now, at least in my humble opinion. But you know, some of that might depend on your play style, but for me, that's one of the best cards in the game for my play style. Whoops, backed out too far there. Singlet Supreme, I actually got quite a few cards from this set, and I actually did very well with my pull. In fact, these are the best pulls I've had so far out of any of the packs I've opened. I got this Bianca Belair. This is another great card that a lot of folks that play the game are looking for. I've been trying to get, and I got it in one of the first few packs from the set that I opened. And the same thing with the I want to get that Bronson Reed, but I haven't got that one. That's supposed to be a really good card, but actually we can look at it and you can kind of see, man, he has some great badges. That's one thing we haven't talked about either. We want to talk about that in a little bit too. I got the Steiner brothers, both Rick and Scott. Those are some great cards. I got Jerry the King Lawler, Maxine Dupree, Wendy Chu. And Wendy Chu is one of my favorite wrestlers, but I've had a hard time using her card. Like her moveset just doesn't work well with my play style, so I struggle with using her in matches. Same thing with the Steiner brothers, even though I've used Scott a lot, and my grinding for my faction points, but I'm going to swap him out in a little bit because he gets reversed on a lot. So there's something going on with his stats there. Yeah, oh, it's right there. Grapple reversals 85. Like that's when you're fighting some of these matches, that's kind of low. And this Bianca card is great, man. A lot of guys are looking for this one. I've been playing with this card and I like it, but there's one move she does that I hate, where she does a little head bop, where she whips her opponent with a braid, and I can't stand that move because that move gets interrupted 100% of the time. That move should be uninterruptible. If they fix that, this card will be one of the best female cards in the game. But I can't endorse this card because of that move, and that move gets interrupted. I know some of that is on me as a player because when I'm in the heat of the moment in the match, I choose the wrong move to try to execute, and I get stuck in that animation, and then I can't back out, and I get interrupted, and then I get countered or whatever else. Yeah, but that's one of the frustrating things for me about this card, because this is one of the best women's cards in the game, but it doesn't fit my play style. So I don't use this card as often as I would like to, because this card has 5 gold badges on it, man, and that's crazy because your gold badges on cards in this game are super rare. But that's that. So let's back out on that. Era's pack, I haven't really started opening any packs from that set yet, like I said, because that was one of the most recent sets. In fact, I got that card as out of one of the playthroughs of the MyFaction mode, and that's the only reason I have one card out of that. And like I said, the Alter Ego pack is a pack that just released this week, and I haven't cracked open or purchased any packs from that set. So I don't have any cards from that pack as of yet. Alright, so that covers all of that. But I did, when going through the information of cards, there was one piece of information that I wanted to run across that I didn't talk about earlier when I was over here in this challenge tracker section. And from the screen, we want to select the X to select the MFP guide, I think it is. Yes. Alright. The MFP guide kind of gives you some rules or guidance on how different ways you can earn bonus MyFaction points. The first tier here is match actions. You have your general match actions, and these all get you 15 for each time you perform these during a match. Showboat, asking for it, finish your adept, autograph, so on and so forth. You could do your crowd taunts, opponent taunt, land one finisher, land one signature. Then those are your generals. But if you, depending on the class of your wrestler, they could have specifics. So here, like for the powerhouses, you have to land 10 grabs, 10 heavies, and damage one opponent's torso red. Generally speaking, those aren't too difficult to get. So I like playing with powerhouses. Strikers this is a class, my favorite class, because it's the fastest way to earn MFP. And these moves you perform more often than you would some of the moves that are requirements for some of the other archetypes. So as you strikers, you can struck them out, land 25 light or heavy strikes, jabber, land 10 light attacks, or jawbreaker, damage one opponent's head red, and those are all pretty straight up and easier to get than any of the other wrestler classes. If you're trying to grind and earn MFP, this is the class you want to use more often than not. Powerhouses would be my second class that I recommend. Then probably high flyers, and last would be technicians. Technicians have reversal adept, arm breaker, and leg breaker. Reversal adept perform 5 reversals. That's not too hard to get, but these other two are ridiculously hard to get, especially when you get into the higher tier levels of the game, and you're playing against higher tier opponents and or cards, because they will reverse everything. But you got the arm breaker, damage one opponent's arms red, and the leg breaker, damage one opponent's legs red. And then for the high flyers, you got look out below, land 3 diving attacks, bowling ball, land 5 running attacks, and spring cleaning, land 3 springboard attacks. And I think the only reason why I have a problem with this class right now is because I struggle with pulling off the springboard attacks. The other two, the diving and the running attacks, I'm pretty straight up on those, but I struggle with being able to successfully pull off springboard attacks on a consistent basis. Next up, your match bonuses, and here when you win a match, that gets you 40 MFP. Completionist, complete the match, that's another 30. Looking good, win a match with no damaged body parts on at least one superstar, that's 60-point bonus. And then your badges, and this was the other thing that I want to get into on your cards. The higher tier badges on your superstars, the better that card is. Your Holy Grail, as far as badges on your cards go, is of course the level 4s. And you also get bonuses with those level 4s, and that's why they're so coveted. As you can see, the level 1 badge, those are the silver badges, and that's only +3. Your level 2 badges, and you see that's the one that's got the red dots on it with the blue frame and the red dots. That gives you 5 bonus MFP. Your level 3 is your purple badge, and that gives you 8. And again, like I said, the gold gives you +15, times 15. Then you have certain characters or certain cards that have even extra bonus MFP, and these are highly coveted and they're super rare. But when you have these cards, if you have an opportunity to get these cards, you can get bonus MFP. And some of these badges are associated with certain skills that a wrestler may have. The 3 skill sets here that have these badges associated with them are the quick winner ability, excuse me, the showman ability, and the unscathed ability. And depending on which level badge you have with that ability, these are the bonus MyFaction points you can get with that. If you have in other words, if you have a level 1 quick winner, you can get a bonus 15 MFP. A level 2 quick winner, we get you an additional 25. A level 3 quick winner, we get you an additional 40. And finally a level 4 quick winner, we get you an additional 50. So these badges on cards are highly coveted and are kind of the holy grail in the game. If you can get pull some cards with those badges on those, then you definitely want to put those on your grinding team, because you can grind through and earn crazy MyFaction points. If you have those cards, and then it's definitely worth it to kind of grind and through the game and earn MyFaction points by grinding through different elements of the game, because with those bonuses you can kind of grind and stack up a ton of MyFaction points if you have cards that have those abilities on there. And again, just go back to it real quick. And again, those abilities are quick winner, showman, and unscathed. Those are super important, and those cards are super rare. But if you run across a card with that ability, keep it. All right, and you won the lotto if you got those. But let's get back to opening packs. All right, where we at? And we got 14 packs to go. And we're running up on the clock. We only got about 30 minutes to go, so let's go ahead and knock this out, and then we'll see where we're at on time once we finish opening these packs. And these are all what we got, what we have to go through. So we got, let's start here with the Iconic Moments Series Deluxe Pack. And again, Deluxe packs give you better odds than basic packs. So when you can, you want to try to pull or open or purchase Deluxe packs. But if you don't have the resources, then you can pull purchase some basic packs because they're better than nothing. But your odds are going to be much lower in earning premium, more premium loot, if you will. So let's open this Iconic Moment Series Deluxe packs and let's see what we can pull out of that. Alright, so let's go reveal all. Boom, boom, we got some dupes, but we got 7,500 MyFaction points. That's a beautiful thing. We also got another dupe over here, and that's another additional 155. And we got Paul Heyman. Alright. We got some more cosmetics, and well, one cosmetic and a Aerial Master side plate, the Ruby version, so that's good for 15 matches. Alright, so not a horrible pull. Alright, next up, SummerSlam Series Cleveland Basic Pack. And again, basic packs have lower odds for good loot, so not expecting anything groundbreaking from this pull, but you never know because, again, this is like what I'm saying. This is the legalized gambling portion of the game, and you're just rolling the dice of the random RNG, or the random number generator. So let's see what the RNG gods have for us tonight. And all dupes: 4,500, 25, 40, 25. And then we got a Cindy Fluff card. Alright, that's a generic wrestler. Alright, now we on to some good stuff here. We got a B Series 2 Deluxe Pack. Let's see. Go ahead and open that bad boy. Come on, baby. Let's get a good roll. Nothing good. A couple of side plates. 4,500 MFP, 155 and 75 MFP for duplicate items. And we got an Aerial Master and always moving side plates. So, boom. Alright, and now we got a Mash Mayhem Series Basic Pack. Let's go ahead and open that bad boy. Alright, let's reveal all. Alright, we got 4,500 MFP, another 40 MFP. We got an Athletic Ability side plate, an Awareness side plate, and these are emeralds, so that's not horrible. But emeralds are only good for 5 matches, so they won't last long. And we got a Logo 67 cosmetic. Alright, and that's par for the course for our basic pack. Alright, now we got a deluxe pack for Mash Mayhem. And I've had decent pulls from the Mash Mayhem series, so hopefully that legacy continues. So here goes nothing. Alright, so here goes nothing. Reveal all. Trash. So we got a Brute Force generic superstar, 75 MFP for a dupe. We got a Main Event star side plate, an Athletic Ability side plate, and a flexible side plate. 2 sapphires and 1 emerald. Alright, ho hum. Alright, 2 more to go. Yes, let's open those 2. Alright, we got some fire going on here, so this is potentially something special. Let's see what we got. We're gonna do reveal all. Alright, let's see what we got. Pink diamond, pink diamond, pink diamond. Pink diamond, Rey Mysterio. Awesome. I love it. Good stuff right there, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's check out his details here. All decent stats, nothing too crazy. 98 finisher, 98 agility, 99 movement speed. That's awesome. Escape's only 87. Special's 92. That's not too bad. A 90 grapple reversal. That's pretty straight. 92 aerial reversal. Strike reversals 87. Only 63 technical submission offense. Area range is 98. So that's wild. Area offense is 98. So of course he's a high flyer. So that's all good. His badges. He's got 2 gold badges. Swiftness and Lionheart. He's got a level 3 dive bomber, level 2 slippery eel, level 2 born to fly, and level 1 always see it coming. So okay badges. So he's pretty decent. Still not a card I'm gonna put on any of my teams yet, but great to have and add to the collection. But other than that, we got 75 MFP back. We got a Chester, a Steel Arms, and a Fighting Spirit side plates. Nothing special there. One more pack to go. Come on, baby. Let's get a good roll. Let's see what we get. Nothing special here. Got a Scarlet Manager, so that's cool. 7,500 MFP back, 40 MFP back. They got getting a lot of Emerald side plates tonight. We got a Marathon Runner, and a Gordian Knot, and then the Ruby Scarlet Manager, which is cool. Alright, so now we're close to the end of all of those packs that I had. So we're almost about to wrap it up. Alright, so first we got a basic Singlet Supreme 2 basic pack, and we're going to go ahead and crack that open. I've had the best pulls in the game from this set, so let's see if that continues. Alright, the 7,500 MFP back, an Emerald Raging Bull, a cosmetic, and always moving side plate. 75 back. Alright, so now we have a Singlet Supreme 2 Series Deluxe pack. We have 2 of those, so let's crack those open. Come on, that's not a good roll. Alright, but we got 7,500 MFP back. We got an Unstoppable Force side plate. 24,000 MFP, that's pretty big. Cosmetic, and another 40 back. So we got one more pack to open. Come on, let's get it. See if we can get a pink diamond out of this. Nope. Alright, reveal all. Carrying Cross Superstar Series 2. We got 40 back. And we got Bird of Prey side plate, Super String side plate, and a Winter Mentality side plate. Alright, so now we have 3 Eras Deluxe packs and 1 Era Series Basic pack. And these are the last 4 packs we have. So let's go ahead and open those. Alright, we got Triple H 08. Awesome. That's a good card. Hey, wasn't expecting to pull that out of basic pack, so that's a win. That's a big win there. Alright, and we got 75 and 75 back. We got an Emerald Fighting Spirit, and the cosmetic. Alright. And finally, we're down to our last 3 packs, and they are the Era Series Deluxe pack. And we're going to go ahead and crack those open, and hopefully we'll get some good rolls. Here we go. First roll. Generic Superstar, Pretty Ruthless, 75 back, Gordian Knot, Hulk Hogan Manager, and a Marathon Runner side plate. Not that great. Alright, come on. 2 packs remaining. Let's go. Boom. Can we get a good pull? No. Alright, feel all. Tegan Knox, Series 2, 75, 75, 75. Unstoppable Force side plate. So, no good pulls so far. We got 1 more to go. Alright, nothing good. Oh, I take that back. We got a Persona. These are the cards that are coveted, guys. We got a Persona CM Punk. Straight Edge Society, SES. And I'm not a huge Punk fan, but I am a Punk fan. So this is a cool card right here. All right, let's look at his attributes. We got leg power 90. Trying to see if he has any stats that kind of jump out at me. No, these are all kind of low if you ask me. It's a 90 pin escape, 95 special, 95 finisher, 85 recovery is all right. Yeah, this card is nothing special as far as the stats go. Badges, he has 2 gold badges. Excuse me. See, badges, we don't need no stinking badges. But these badges could come in handy. We got the gold badges are all the answers and energetic opportunists. Those are pretty decent. We don't have any level 3 badges. We do have some level 2s. We got quite a few level 2s here. We got Slippery Eel, Dive Bomber, always see it coming. Sting Like a Bee is one of my favorite badges, and Merciless Opportunist. Really would have liked it if those badges, or if he at least had one level 4 badge, or even a couple of level 4s to go along with these. But these level 2 is not horrible, but it's not great either. But this is a decent card. Definitely happy to have that one. Okay, we got a couple of cosmetics and a leader manager, and then we got 40 MFP back. So, and that's it. That's all of the packs that we have, and I've now my cachet of my faction points is now up to 418,893. Do I want to try my luck with some alter? Oops, clicking the card market. Didn't want to do that. Do I want to try my luck with some alter ego packs? Because I have enough cachet. Oops, the game only happens when I go into the pack market from that mode. From time to time, it crashes to the desktop. I don't know why, but it's just one of those things that it does. So let's get it fired back up. Alright, and jump right into my faction mode again. Excuse me. And we'll go back over to the store and hop back over to the pack market. And hopefully this time we won't crash out. Alright, good. Alright, so this is the latest pack again, and we got the alter ego pack, and again going over the prices. So if I wanted to drop my faction points on a 20-pack box, then I need to spend 420,000. Right now I got 418,893. So close but no cigar. I don't think I want to buy unless I'm buying deluxe cards or deluxe boxes, because the odds on the basics are just trash. But there's still a chance you could pull something good out of basic, as you just saw tonight in my pulls tonight. I did pull a decent Triple H card from a basic Eras pack, but those odds are less than the odds you have with a deluxe pack. Some options here if I do want to try cracking some alter ego packs are to go with the deluxe 10-pack box or the deluxe 20-pack box. I have enough points for a 10-pack box right now, but I think I'm going to hold off until I get enough to open a 20-pack box, and then we'll work on grinding back grinding our max our MyFaction points back up to get another set of packs or another couple of boxes. With some of the cards that we unlocked tonight, that won't take as long now because we got a few great cards out of the pools tonight, so that's a pretty good thing. All right, so I don't think I want to do that right now, but what I'll probably do offline, I'm going to grind a little bit more and earn a few more MyFaction points and make sure we get over the 420,000 that's required for a 20-pack box, and I'll jump back on live once I've earned enough. And I'll purchase a 20-pack box, and then we'll do the opening of that 20-pack box online, and we'll go through our pulls, and I'll show off the pulls and see what we get out of that. But I haven't done the same thing with the Era Series pack either, and there are a few cards I want to get out of that set that I haven't pulled yet. The Alter Ego pack is not one of my favorite card sets so far. They have a few good cards in there, but I'm not super crazy about that set. I have a few that I really want to pull from the Eras pack, so I may even buy a 20-pack box from that set first before I run it back on any of this other stuff. Alright, so that's all we're going to do here. Alright, so we're coming up on the last 15 minutes of the live. And again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. And typically when I do my lives and Farming Simulator 22, I usually wrap my shows up as I approach the end by thanking everyone for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitch channel. My live streams I upload to my YouTube channel, typically in their entirety, but like I say, I'm coming back from a pretty long break, so I got to get back into the groove a little bit. But I will be doing that quickly because right now I want to grind out and put a bunch of content out there and see what hits, and we'll kind of take it from there. And the stuff that you guys are tracking and you watch, also if you got some things you want to see me do, just hit me up in the chat, hit me up on my YouTube channel, hit me up on Twitter or on Twitch, and let me know if there's content you want to see. Just shoot your request to me and I'll see what I can do. But thank you for tuning in tonight, checking me out. You've been tuned in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch, and we're playing WWE2K24. Look forward to some more card pulls and some more pack openings. We will be definitely doing some more of these depending on how much traction these episodes get. Alright, and as we get ready to wrap it up, one thing I did want to go over before we jump off tonight, collector's level. Let's go over here to this tab. This is under the headquarters tab, and then we go down to collector's level, and this is the reward that I earned tonight from opening a few packs. And as you can see, I've been playing through the game, and we've earned a ton of cards, and these are all the cards that I've earned through playing the game and purchases and different other things that I've been doing, but mostly through playing the game, because I've been playing through this game like a mad dog, and I've caught up with guys who started playing. Well, a lot of guys that have started playing this game that purchased it when it first came out, but obviously still got a long way to go, because I've seen some guys online that are all the way up here, and are very close to getting this stone cold, but as you can see, I'm a long way from that, man. This Galaxy Opal Live is a awesome card, but that's a long way off. And this Bailey, same deal. It's Bianca Belair. Incredible card. Love it. And I've seen a lot of guys playing with this Finn Balor card here for obvious reasons. Look at that. He's got 5 gold badges, man, and 2 level 4 badges. And there's nothing lower than level 4 on that card, man. Like, why would you ever play with anything else? And he's a striker, which is the best class in the game. So if you definitely probably want to have that Galaxy Opal on your grinding team. This Pink Diamond Roman Reigns, it's not too bad, but he's powerhouse, of course. But 5 gold badges, bro. Can't complain about that. Pink Diamond, Charlotte Flair. I'm not big on the technicians though, so I probably wouldn't use that card, even though she has 4 great gold gold badges and 1 pretty good level 4 Sting Like a Bee, and that can help you to turn around some matches right there. But this is one I want to get to sooner rather than later, man. It's Asuka. She's got the Unstoppable badge. She enters tank mode after pin escape. Space Invader, which increases the power of her submissions, and she's a submission specialist, so that's like a win-win. Sting Like a Bee, which makes your strikes all that much more powerful, and she's got a gold endurance. So when she does a pin escape, she recovers a ton of damage. Recovers from a ton of damage, so that's a beautiful thing. I wish the answers was at least level 2, but this card is boss without that. All right, you got a Pink Diamond Kevin Owens. So I got to get all the way up to here for that Oscar. So I got to collect 960 cards. I'm still a long way off of that, man. As you can see, I'm all the way down here at 610. So I'm really just getting started. When you get up to 760 cards, you got this Diamond Seth Rollins. That's not a bad card either. Then when you get 810, you get a Diamond Cosmetic. I don't know what use that would be. 6,000 MyFaction points when you get 860. Okay. And then the Kevin Owens, and then the Asuka. So this is one spot I'm shooting for. Hopefully I can get to sooner rather than later. But it's a slow grind, you know. It's got a long way to go. Because we're at 610 now, we need to get to 960. So I'm not a math guy, so I gotta but 960. And we're at 610, so we got to get another 350 to go. So we still got a lot of grinding to do, a lot of gameplay. Alright. I just wanted to show that. I think I've covered most of the basic things right now that we want to get into tonight. Yeah, evolution cards that's not nothing too big. But basically these are cards that you can upgrade by playing with them, you know, and they have certain requirements that you can achieve in match or in gameplay, and when you meet those requirements, these cards will evolve into higher tier cards. Badges, but one of the things with these two cards though is the badges don't change, so even if they evolve into higher tier cards, the badges will still be the same. So, but not too much worried about those. That's not going to use them for anything. All right. But I guess since we're coming up on the end of the live right now, let's see. Do we want to? Let's go back and run just for amusement purposes, and we'll kind of end it on this because I know this live event is extremely unreasonably difficult in my humble opinion, and I'm not going to burn any more side plates on it. Probably work on looking up online to see what tricks or techniques some guys have used to get through this, because I have seen where some guys have gotten through it. I'm not entirely sure how,
it's about making a statement to the whole
but
locker room
I'm sure
that
there's
you're
a
not someone to
strategy that
trifle
can be
with.
deployed,
Out of the
but
ring,
I
what's his
haven't
plan
got it
here?
yet.
He saw that one coming. Dodges the attack. Just a
90 was a
smidge
crazy
quicker.
number to try to get to before he
show off and show
runs a finisher on you. And when falls count anywhere, you can't. There's no escape. And he's going straight to the finish. Oh, and he has 3 finishers loaded up. So there's, I didn't see what the strategy was on what kind of strategy, because dude's got all his finishers loaded up. I didn't even see that as one of the match stipulations. I wasn't paying attention earlier. But that's wild.
Big win for Solo Sikoa.
I'm sure
demolishing his brother Jey Uso.
there's probably
No remorse
some
at
simple
all
way
from
to
Solo.
counter
This
that
was
that I
just
haven't thought about
enforcer
yet.
business. Jay fought
Probably
as
gonna
well
have
as
to,
he could.
like I say, work
but
on that
Solo
offline and
just
see if I
proved
can
too big a challenge.
come up with
Honestly,
something
it was
on that
kind
one
of
to try to
crazy.
at least have a shot at working through that event. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, we'll give it a couple of more goes. I may even figure out something on the fly here as we're trying to work our way through it, if it will let me back in there. And that's when this timer on live events is freaking trash. Wow. And that is trash.
There's the bell, and this Falls Count Anywhere match is now underway. No way of knowing where these superstars would end up taking this fight.
The outside, backstage, the parking lot. Hey,
All
even
right.
the rafters are in
Well,
play.
we got some offense
I doubt
in
it'll be
for
pretty, but I
once,
can.
and reversal,
Solo
end of
Sikoa.
offense.
Shoulders down.
Finish.
Is it enough?
Shoulders down.
And I'm not getting up from that, buddy.
And this one is over.
I don't even know why they go through the audacity of giving you a meter. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna
Here is your
click on
winner,
that.
Solo Sikoa!
A big win for Solo Sikoa, demolishing his brother Jey Uso.
No remorse at all from Solo. This was just enforcer business.
All right.
Jay fought as
This
well
is
as he
easy.
could, but Solo just proved too big a challenge. Honestly, it was kind of crazy.
All right. So I do have an incentive to work on acquiring some alter ego cards, or some cards from the alter ego pack, so I can get into some of these newer live events. Because this live event that's being my bane of existence right now is only going to be available for another 13 hours. So given how difficult they made this one, I'm not stressing too much over whether or not I get this market card or not. I mean, it's a cool card. Got a couple of decent little gold badges on here. Some nice little level 2 badges, but I mean, there's no level 3 badges on them. I mean, he's got a few level 2s and then a level 1 and 2 golds. So it's not a crazy card that I'm not gonna miss, since I never had it in the first place. And then the requirements they put around trying to get is silly. So not gonna sweat that at all. I want to get this one, but I heard this was just as crazy. But this is a better card as compared to that Umaga. See the difference right here? See all those purple badges, those gold badges, and then you got the 2s. You still got your 1 level 1, but at least this one's more is balanced, because look at it, you got 2 gold, 4 purple, 2 level 2s, and then your single level 1. That's more of a special card than this Omega card. Nah. For what they're sending you through to try to even have a shot at it. Nah. And these, once I get the Alter Ego cards, we'll come back and see if we earn the cards that are required to participate in these events. Because I didn't get into that much tonight, but this is basically like putting a paywall on these live events, because when you're saying that you got to get specific cards from specific packs, especially this one. I mean, not everybody that buys packs is going to pull this card, and it's based on those loot box odds that we talked about earlier. It's going to be crazy trying to meet that requirement. But that's the same thing here, with some of these. This one that we did here, that's a Themis card. At least the odds are better on pulling those, but still, this is basically putting a paywall on a live event. And same thing with this. We didn't look at that, but this Jey Uso card, that's a requirement for this live event, is a collection reward for collecting some items from the Money in the Bank card set. All right, so we didn't kind of look at that, and we're running out of time now. We're down to the last minute. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, checking me out. You've been tuning in to another episode of Bose831 Gaming, live on Twitch, playing WWE2K24. And I will catch you on the flip side. Have a good night, everyone. And again, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you soon on my next live. And we'll probably be cracking open some either some Alter Ego series packs or some Eros packs, or a combination of the two. But like I say, let me do some grinding, do some thinking, and figure out what I want to do next. It looks like I have more of an incentive right now based on live events to try to crack open some Alter Ego packs. So that may be where I end up going. All right. Well, have a good night, everyone.